What if I told you that ancient Greece holds secrets that could change how we view the past? From mythical prophecies to hidden technologies, let's unveil the mysteries of one of history's greatest civilizations. Today, we'll explore the captivating world of Greek mythology, marvel at architectural wonders, and unravel historical enigmas that have puzzled scholars for centuries. Stay tuned to uncover these ancient secrets. Greek mythology is a collection of stories and legends passed down through generations, explaining natural phenomena, human qualities, and life events. These myths were integral to Greek culture and were used to teach moral lessons. Key figures like Zeus, the king of the gods, Athena, the goddess of wisdom, and Apollo, the god of the sun and prophecy, played vital roles in shaping Greek identity and values. Zeus, the king of the gods, was not only the god of the sky and thunder, but also a symbol of law and order. Little known is that Zeus had the power to shapeshift, which he frequently used to interact with mortals and other gods. This led to Olympian gods trembling in fear whenever Hera, Zeus's wife, got angry because of his numerous affairs. Athena, the goddess of wisdom, war, and crafts, was born fully armed from the forehead of Zeus after he swallowed her pregnant mother, Metis. Athena actually invented the flute, but discarded it because it distorted her beautiful features when she played it. Her sacred symbol is the olive tree, a gift she gave to Athens. Apollo, who was a god of many things including music and prophecy, had a twin sister, Artemis, the goddess of the hunt. Interestingly, Apollo was also considered a god of healing, and his son Asclepius became associated purely with medicine. A little-known fact is that Apollo once entered a musical contest with the satyr Marsyas, and after winning, punished Marsyas for his hubris, torturing him and peeling off his skin. The Oracle of Delphi was the most important shrine in Greece, where people from all over the Mediterranean sought guidance from the gods. Pilgrims, including kings and warriors, would come to seek prophecies. The oracle's prophecies influenced major political and military decisions. For example, King Croesus of Lydia misinterpreted a prophecy leading to his kingdom's fall. Another time, the oracle advised the Athenians to rely on their wooden walls before the Battle of Salamis, leading to a decisive victory over the Persians. The rituals involved in consulting the oracle included offering sacrifices, gifts, and purifying oneself at the Castalian spring. The Oracle of Delphi, also known as Pythia, delivered prophecies under the influence of ethylene gas, which rose from a chasm beneath her seat, inducing a trance-like state. The position of Pythia was held by mostly older women from Delphi, despite being portrayed as young in many artworks. Additionally, the Pythia's prophetic abilities were so respected that the oracle continued to operate even during Roman times, guiding Roman emperors for several hundred years. While Plato's dialogues are the most famous sources about Atlantis, the concept of a lost civilization existed in earlier writings. Greek philosopher Solon heard stories from Egyptian priests about a powerful civilization that existed 9,000 years before his time. Plato described Atlantis as a technologically advanced society that sank into the ocean due to divine retribution. Theories about its location range from Santorini to the Caribbean and even Antarctica. Recent archaeological investigations continue to search for the real Atlantis. Solon, an Athenian statesman, was not only known for his legal reforms, but also for his poetic and philosophical works. An interesting fact is that Solon's travels to Egypt, where he learned about Atlantis, were part of his quest for wisdom and knowledge. Additionally, Solon's laws laid the foundation for Athenian democracy, influencing Greek politics long after his death. Plato, a student of Socrates and teacher of Aristotle, used the story of Atlantis in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias to illustrate philosophical ideas about society and morality. A little-known fact is that Plato's Academy, founded around 387 BC, is considered the first institution of higher learning in the Western world. Moreover, Plato's allegory of the cave, another famous work, has deeply influenced Western thought. The Parthenon, dedicated to the goddess Athena, is a symbol of the glory of ancient Greece and an example of classical Greek architecture. Built during the 5th century BC under Pericles, it features optical illusions like the slight curvature of its columns to correct visual distortions. The Parthenon housed a massive statue of Athena and intricate sculptures depicting mythological scenes. A replica now stands in Nashville. The Parthenon has served various roles over the centuries, including a Christian church and a mosque. Pericles, the influential Athenian statesman, was the driving force behind the construction of the Parthenon and other Acropolis buildings during Athens' Golden Age. Pericles also promoted the arts and literature, leading to the flourishing of Athenian culture. Additionally, he delivered the famous funeral oration, which praised the virtues of democracy and is still studied today. Pericles hired Phidias, the renowned Greek sculptor, was responsible for the design and construction of the Parthenon sculptures and the statue of Athena. Phidias was the top sculptor in the ancient world, but was accused of embezzlement of funds and faced charges of impiety, which led to his imprisonment. Despite these controversies, his works remain some of the most celebrated in classical art. Discovered in a shipwreck off the coast of the Greek island Antikythera in 1901, the Antikythera Mechanism is considered the world's oldest known analog computer. It predicted astronomical positions and eclipses, showcasing the Greeks' advanced technological understanding. The device's bronze gears could calculate the positions of the sun, moon, and possibly planets. Modern reconstructions have revealed its complexity and sophistication. The Antikythera Mechanism, often described as the first analog computer, included inscriptions that indicated its use for tracking celestial events and possibly the Olympic Games calendar. The Antikythera Mechanism also had a dial for predicting the color of future eclipses, an incredible feat of ancient science. Its discovery has significantly impacted our understanding of Greek technological capabilities. Ancient Greek cities like Athens have hidden catacombs and tunnels used for various purposes, such as secret worship places, storage, and escape routes during sieges. These tunnels demonstrate advanced engineering techniques and the need for secretive spaces in Greek society. Recent archaeological discoveries continue to uncover new tunnels, revealing more about their construction and use. These tunnels were not only used for practical purposes, but also played a role in ancient Greek rituals and secret societies. Some of these tunnels were believed to be connected to the mythological labyrinth of the Minotaur. Additionally, certain tunnels under Athens are thought to have been used as hidden meeting places for early Christians during Roman persecution. The Phaistos disk, discovered in 1908 in the Minoan palace of Phaistos on Crete, dates back to the 2nd millennium BC. It is covered with a spiral of stamped symbols, totaling 242 distinct impressions. Theories about its purpose range from a religious artifact to an early form of printing. Despite numerous attempts, no definitive translation has been achieved. The disc provides a glimpse into the complex and sophisticated culture of the Minoans. The Phaistos disk remains one of archaeology's greatest mysteries, with some scholars even questioning its authenticity. Symbols on the disc appear to have been impressed with preformed stamps, suggesting a form of movable type printing technology far ahead of its time. This raises intriguing questions about the technological advancements of the Minoans. Alexander the Great, one of history's greatest military leaders, was buried in an undisclosed location after his death in 323 BC. Historical accounts vary, with some suggesting his body was placed in a gold sarcophagus in Alexandria. Modern efforts to locate his tomb range from digs in Egypt to investigations in Greece. Finding Alexander's tomb would provide invaluable insights into Hellenistic history and early Greek-Egyptian interactions. Alexander the Great's influence extended far beyond his military conquests. He also founded over 20 cities that bore his name. After his death, his body was reportedly placed in a gold sarcophagus, which was later encased in glass to preserve it. Another intriguing detail is that his tomb became a pilgrimage site for Roman emperors, who greatly admired his legacy. The Elgin marbles, classical Greek marble sculptures from the Parthenon, were removed by Lord Elgin in the early 19th century and sold to the British Museum. Greece argues that the marbles are an integral part of their cultural heritage and should be reunited with the remaining sculptures in Athens. This case has sparked wider discussions about the ownership and return of cultural artifacts taken during colonial times. Thomas Bruce Aumskak, the 7th Earl of Elgin, claimed he had permission from the Ottoman authorities to remove the marbles. Elgin originally intended to decorate his Scottish estate with the marbles, but ended up in financial distress, leading to their sale to the British Museum. Another point of interest is that the marbles' removal caused significant damage to the Parthenon, a fact that continues to fuel the controversy. The Eleusinian Mysteries were initiation ceremonies held for the cult of Demeter and Persephone, promising initiates a more hopeful outlook on the afterlife. Participants underwent a series of secretive rituals, including a procession from Athens to Eleusis and the consumption of a special drink, kykeon. The core of the mysteries took place in the Telesterion, where dramatic reenactments of the Demeter-Persephone myth were performed. These mysteries influenced later philosophical thought, including Plato's ideas on the immortality of the soul. The Eleusinian Mysteries were so revered that even during wartime, truces were declared to allow participants safe passage to Eleusis. The exact nature of the rituals remains a secret to this day, as initiates were sworn to secrecy on pain of death. Additionally, the mysteries attracted notable initiates, including the philosopher Socrates and Roman emperors like Marcus Aurelius. Sacred geometry involves using geometric shapes and proportions believed to symbolize the universe's mysteries. Greek architects and artists believed that geometry reflected the underlying order and harmony of the cosmos. Temples like the Parthenon were designed using principles of sacred geometry, including the golden ratio, to achieve aesthetic harmony and symbolic meaning. Some Greek temples and monuments were aligned with astronomical events, reflecting their builders' understanding of celestial mechanics. Greek architects often used the golden ratio, a mathematical proportion found in nature, to design aesthetically pleasing and harmonious structures. The Parthenon's facade can be fitted with a golden rectangle, emphasizing its geometric precision. Additionally, the design of Greek amphitheaters incorporated acoustic principles that enhanced sound projection, demonstrating an advanced understanding of both geometry and physics. Greek philosophers like Pythagoras combined mathematics, philosophy, and spirituality in their teachings. Pythagoras is known for his theorem, but his teachings encompassed music, astronomy, and metaphysics. Anaximander created one of the earliest maps of the world and proposed that life originated in the water. Democritus, often considered the father of atomic theory, proposed that everything is composed of small, indivisible particles called atoms. These early Greek ideas influenced later scientific thought during the Renaissance and the development of modern science, shaping the foundation of modern scientific principles. Pythagoras founded a religious movement known as Pythagoreanism, which emphasized the immortality of the soul and reincarnation. Pythagoras believed in the music of the spheres, the idea that the planets and stars moved according to mathematical equations, producing an inaudible symphony of music. Anaximander is credited with creating one of the earliest maps of the known world, which greatly influenced later cartography. He proposed a form of evolution, suggesting that life began in the water and that humans evolved from fish-like creatures. Democritus, known for his atomic theory, also speculated about the existence of multiple worlds. some without life and others with different forms of life. Democritus was called the laughing philosopher because of his emphasis on cheerfulness and the pursuit of a happy life. We've explored the mythological mysteries, architectural wonders, historical enigmas, and esoteric knowledge of ancient Greece. These secrets continue to fascinate and inspire us, revealing the profound impact of Greek civilization on our world today. If you enjoyed this journey into the enigmatic world of ancient Greece, make sure to like this video, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to our channel for more content on ancient secrets and mythology.